Came here to take over the game. Yeah. Still. I know what's going on. Yeah. It's still politics as usual. Life looking beautiful. Talking real heavy. More heavy than the usual. Shook the whole world up. That type of motion new to you. So it's just a throwback. Losing, we don't know that. Only give them up facts. That's exactly what y'all lack. Always show the people love, so they show us love back. Yeah. And Ben Worthy like 42 on the Lakers.
And once again, it's on. You are rocking with the best. We are the Politics as Usual podcast covering everything NBA related. We're excited to be with y'all one more time. Got Adam Carter with me. Make sure y'all follow us on all the social medias you see on the below banners that executive producer Brandi came together. Politics Usual Talk, and follow me and Adam on all the socials, on our personals. Make sure y'all and listen, and we thank y'all for following us, being supporters. Thank you for the views. We don't take them lightly, even though some of y'all throw a lot of shade who don't know nothing about basketball. You know who y'all are, Duber. We thank y'all anyway for always watching for your support. Yes. What's going on, my man?
What's up, good brother? You're going to leave Duber alone. You know he has a photographic memory when it comes to sports. So leave Dennis alone.
Dennis. No, but who's our sponsor?
We are going to start with shouting out K3Ts.shop. My co-host cannot say that to save his life. Shout out to K3Ts.shop. Head on over after the show, not during the show. Watch us first, then head on over to K3.shop and get you some Politics as Usual merch. Shout out to the good folks over there at K3Ts.
We appreciate, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yeah, man, we got some hot topics to talk about. And here's the first one we're going to jump into. Sleeper teams that we need to be watching. Of course, we got the OKC. Everybody knows they're great. And they're probably
no longer a sleeper.
They're heading above it, and they looking like a machine. I said the worst thing you can do for a young team is let them win one. Down there in their mid-20s, what are they about? Like 12-1 on their way to do something great. But here's a team I did not expect to be as good. The Detroit Pistons.
I got an email the other day from the Detroit Pistons, and they said that Politics as Usual owes them an apology for all the slander.
That first season, we were smacking them around. Oh my God!
Richard Hamilton is rolling over. We are sorry.
Thomas Rick Mahorn rolling over there. Yo,
the Detroit Pistons
turn that thing around, dog.
Are serious. They beat the 76ers the other day without Cade Cunningham. I said they're serious.
They didn't have nobody. I didn't even know who they had. They probably get guys from the G League, and they still won. And I'm upset about the Sixers. Those are games we cannot be giving away. But the coaching,
that's a big win for them. Yeah, Bickerstaff, man. My God,
Bickerstaff put something in them young, and Cade Cunningham on his way to being one of the best players in the league, dog.
Yeah.
And they missing, I forget the boy's name, Jaden Ivey, who was a starter, who was injured. And it's crazy because I didn't think they would be as good after Malik Beasley got caught up in for his alleged infractions. I said they're gonna miss him because he was balling last year. They haven't missed a beat.
Duncan Robinson. If they had him this year?
Can you imagine? If they had him this year, they'd be probably my clear-cut choice for number one seed in the East. And I thought, it'd be the Knicks. They gave the Knicks trouble last year.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody on the East is looking forward to playing the Detroit Pistons in a series. Because here's what happened last year. They took the hard knocks and they learned last year. They ain't gonna make the mistakes they did last year. Absolutely. You won't see them in those series.
Absolutely, sitting at the top of the Eastern Conference at 11-2, Jack. I don't know if anybody thought that they would be at this point. And you think about some of the other teams, the Sixers are a little bit better than we thought they would be.
Oh, yeah. Didn't see that coming.
Still struggling a little bit. They're currently in the 6th place right now. But you got some other teams there's a lot of teams that we thought would be good this year that are not quite right there. But you think of some of the other teams. We got the Atlanta Hawks are still looking pretty good.
Stunning.
They always seem to, they retool their roster every year, it seems like, and they always remain in that mid 5th place to 5th to 6th place in the East. So they're another team to watch out for too, Jack.
I thought they had a great offseason getting Alexander down there and getting looks like whatchamacallit's healthy Porzingis.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was over for them when Trae Young went down with that knee. They got I don't know what's on how I look at it. They look like a better team without him.
Don't tell nobody.
I'm looking at them like, yo, they got another great coaching job by Quinn Snyder down there. Took them a minute to get it together, get the players in the fit the system. Man, they are dangerous, man. They got that boy, the great barrier thief. He can stick anybody.
Yeah.
So that is a sleeper. Keep your eyes on them because Trae should be making his way back. And hopefully, man, if they can fit in around him, the Hawks will be dangerous in the playoffs.
You know who is a team to watch right now?
Who's that?
You need to watch out for those Washington Wizards that are going for the number 1 pick next year. Washington.
Hold on, man. I was watching. I said, wait a minute.
They are not going for the number 1 seed. They're going for the number 1 pick.
They trying to get boozers, boy. They trying to get.
They're already thinking about next year's number 1 pick.
I saw them lose to the Pistons last week. I felt so sorry. CJ McCollum, they gotta get him. Free CJ McCollum, get him out.
Oh my God,
him Middleton guys out of there.
Backwards.
Put them guys, let them guys in their golden years get them. Oh, that's gotta be. I know that's gotta be so tough putting that jersey on. Every day.
Man.
Oh.
And if it wasn't for that mumbo sauce down in D.C., he would be miserable. He would have nothing to look forward to.
After the game, they gotta get some wings. Every game, you gotta get that mumbo. Shout out to the mumbo sauce. Great day in the morning. It's unbelievable. But that's funny, man. You know, it's a squad I've been looking at that's surprising me, even though they lost over the weekend, is the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes.
Giannis got that look in his eye, like, I'm not going to be denied. And we haven't seen that in a while. He's been healthy. It's probably his most healthy year probably since they won. And that team they don't got a lot of big names. That young boy Hollins looks like he could be a player. But he's been driving the ball and dunking on everybody whenever he wants to this year.
Everybody.
So he's got him right in the mix. I had him on the outside. But he's got him right there in the mix. And I don't know if they can make another move, how the finances looking with the squad. But the way he looks, he's back to MVP Giannis.
They are a tough team to watch. And, I mean, you think of some of these other teams like that are typically good. And the Los Angeles Lakers without LeBron James, look at these guys. We got AR. 15 is averaging like 28 points a game. Jack Brandi started the other night. And they're still winning.
Brandi started and his dad was in the G League.
Sounds like a way to start a joke.
That's crazy, man. I was like, that's crazy. And that boy, shout out to the Lakers, because I was like, who is this kid, LaRavia?
Right.
That boy can play.
That was the same question that Ant-Man was asking.
He answered him that night too. That kid and Luka, I can't believe that Luka is looking like this. 40 points a game. And that's and I thought he could be good, but the DeAndre Ayton fits so well with this team.
Yes.
Quietly in the last 5 games, he's been putting up like 20 and 12.
Yeah. That was a nice pickup for them.
no. People forgetting that he was the number one pick in that draft over Luka and Trey. And people forget how good he was when he played with Chris Paul. And I think that's what he was missing. He needed some big men need a good point guard. When you watch him play, he got great hands, hook shot, still can catch the alley. So man, he fits perfect for a guy like Luka and LeBron, who are great passers. But he probably didn't fit well with Phoenix because remember we were talking about them all last season. They need a point guard. Booker can't set the table. He's a scorer for a guy like Ayton. And KD is a scorer. We see that little trouble down there in Houston. Yeah. Because you need somebody who can really just organize things. But the Lakers and Marcus Smart.
Great pickup for the Lakers.
Man, I'm telling you, man, they go, and here's what's crazy. And LeBron could be healthy all year. And the one thing the squad is missing, that explosion on the fast break, here comes LeBron.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun to watch, Jack.
But one squad I want to say I've been asleep on, every time they do bad, it makes me feel good. Those sorry-ass Clippers. Yeah. Oh, I'm back on your head, James Harden. I'm back. You thought I was gone. I am back, player. They look terrible.
Currently in the 11th spot in the West.
And when Kawhi, I don't know, Kawhi, if he doesn't feel 100%, he ain't playing through no pain. I don't know. It's it's an ankle sprain. Charles Barkley once said, the great Charles Barkley once said, having a baby can't be as worse as playing on an ankle sprain. So I think Kawhi could pull it. I don't get it, man. We forgot all his allegations about getting that free money. It's a lot going on out there in LA.
Next thing you know, you're going to see on the injury report, tummy ache. Just I was going to say, tummy ache.
Tummy ache, But I must say, we was killing him last year too. James Harden suits up. He had 40 tonight. About his taping against the Boston, man. So he suits up, but I thought he probably expected it would be a two-man leadership role. Nah, it's his team. We need you to get 40 again. But every time they start losing, this makes my day.
Let's segue to our next topic, Jack. Ooh. We're talking about players' impact on the NBA, on the culture and the style of play. We did a video just last week where we posed the question: who are the players that are impact on the culture and the style of play? Give me one, Jack, from each. Give me one for the culture and give me one for style of play. Who you got? Who were the players over the course of the time that's had the biggest impact?
I'm about to say, without going too far back, of course, Allen Iverson.
I think with culture, Allen Iverson is like the number one answer, especially being where we're from.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. And watching him really be a first kind of dominant scoring small guy.
Yeah.
Even though Isaiah did it a little bit when he first started, he's not known as much for AI wasn't passing to those guys. Yeah, AI was scoring. That's the whole plan is to get players around him to help him score. And to watch him, watching this documentary, you forget how he was just changing everything. He wasn't wearing suits, tattoos, braids. He set so many trends. Rapping. Absolutely. Now, when I heard Dame Lillard, I said, you remember AI was Jules when he dropped that single. Remember that back in the day? So something
nice beat, not great raps. Not great raps.
The track was nice. Oh, I love that track, but they should have gave that. They should have gave that to the major figures. Gilly would have worked that. Gilly and Spado would have killed that. I don't know how AI got that track, but I would say style of play. Who's style of play? Of course, we got to go with Curry. Because I bet you see it a lot because you have young boys playing basketball. Ain't nobody trying to dunk no more.
Everybody's a 3-point shooter.
Everybody pulling up from half court. I know this guy dry the coach is crazy, but
absolutely,
but him the way he did what he did with the 3-point shot, you just can't deny it. And here's the thing, before I let you give yours. See, LeBron James, it's hard to put him in these categories because he's such a phenom. He's
does everything.
He's the biggest, fastest guy.
Yeah.
You can't, that's hard to find. But me and you can get out there as the height of Iverson and work on our handles.
Absolutely.
We could be like Steph and work on threes. We ain't got to jump through the roof like LeBron. So those players are more. I think their players more impactful because the average person can duplicate it in the backyard.
Absolutely. For me, for culture, Jack, I'm going with the great Michael Jordan, Jack.
Yes.
As far as what he did with the sneaker culture and kind of made a basketball shoe an everyday shoe, and you figure what he did when he went over to Barcelona and the Olympics, just how the game is really what it is today because of Michael Jordan, and everybody's getting these sneaker deals. The business side, absolutely.
Business side, yes.
I mean, the big shoe contracts, and I mean, you think back to before Michael Jordan. I mean, you got the Converse, and the most signature shoe was probably what the purple, white, and gold Converse, and the green and white Converse, or the red and white one for Dr. J. But there wasn't an iconic shoe the way that Michael Jordan did it, Jack. So for the culture, I'm going to go with Michael Jordan. And style of play, it's really interesting. You can go all over the place. But one player that kind of sticks out in my mind is Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki, the European. I feel like he was one of the first players to kind of usher in that European style of play where you got a 7-footer. He's a legitimate 7-footer that is shooting threes, and not just because he's open. Yeah, we're talking about with a couple moves, and you figure after him came KD, looking to kind of emulate the 1 foot jump shots and things of that nature. So you figure,
great pick, man.
And there's so many other people out there that you can probably name.
I love this conversation. But Dirk is such a great pick that he's the first European superstar player. Like Kukoc and those guys were very good. The Sabonis had the end of his career, but Dirk was winning MVPs when Kobe's in the league.
Absolutely.
And KD and LeBron, like he was people, maybe a little bit before people saw him. He was like at a time the best. I guess he was a power forward. He was the best forward in the league.
Absolutely.
Now, when we see the likes of Joker, that comes from, and Luka, all that comes from Dirk. So that's a fantastic pick.
Absolutely.
AD, Porzingis, all that's from Dirk. 7-footer out there in the wing.
And you look at somebody like the Joker. I mean, the Joker is, he's shooting threes and doing everything now. You could honestly, years from now, you might be able to put him on a list for style of play. A center that is leading the league in assists.
Yes.
I mean, like that's kind of unheard of. I mean, we hate to say it, Jack, but you might be able to put James Harden on that list for the step back threes. And
everybody does that.
Yeah. I mean, like the step back threes, he coined that.
Maxey got his master now, learning from Harden. He can learn from Harden. Step back three, handle, getting fouled. When I see him getting fouled, I said, Shea. All those fouls. But here's what I want to throw at you: a style of play we may never see again.
I think in today's NBA, I think the traditional center is kind of done.
Oh, he cooked them.
And it's a shame because you look at even with this All-Star game coming up, it's positionless basketball where like it's going to be hard for a center in 2026 to make an All-Star game. If you're not Joker or who else? I mean, Embiid is not Embiid anymore. If you're not the Joker, what other center are we going to have in the All-Star game this year?
I can't name them. And here's what's crazy. I think a style of play or player style that you will never see again in people now, because he's the best sports commentator we've ever seen. It's Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
And people be like, Draymond, nowhere near Charles Barkley playing for the Philadelphia 76ers in the Phoenix Suns. That 6'4" is unheard of, man.
Yeah.
Would have closest I probably but he don't got the Chuck drive with Zion, because Zion had the hops.
Yeah.
But Barkley's such a great playmaker, and he would fit perfectly in this game today.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
funny. He was like ahead of the game with his style of play.
Absolutely. You guys comment and let us know who else you think has kind of changed the culture and changed the style of play.
We apologize because we didn't say Kobe.
He
them
was
fans, you know them fans, you understand.
It didn't even say his name.
Man, they don't play when you don't mention Mr. Bryant.
You know what time it is, Jack?
Tell me, brother.
It's time for my favorite segment of the week. That's a fact, Jack. Stat of the week.
Drop it on us.
All right, Jack. In one of the more recent episodes, we talked about one of the oldest players that played 82 games. So I got to thinking, who's the oldest player in the NBA to ever have over 20 assists in a game, Jack? So that was the question. Who is the oldest player to ever have over 20 assists in a single game? And the answer is, who you going with, Jack?
John Stockton again?
Not John Stockton. Steve Nash.
How he did for Lakers?
Steve Nash at the age 37 and 43 years old. Now he was playing for the Phoenix Suns against the Lakers, if you could believe that.
Here's what's crazy with him. Another style of play guy.
Yeah.
Another style, like,
absolutely.
His game was insane, man.
Absolutely.
Now see all them guys, like, he was doing everything they told you not to do. Don't dribble under the rim, and he was doing all that.
All the stuff that Skook would have yelled at the players.
Oh my God, he would have hated that stuff. That's a crazy stat. 20.
Yeah.
Amari Stoudemire must have had a good game that night.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is this week's That's a Fact, Jack. It's time for some shout outs. Who are you shouting out, Jack?
Always shouting out those who like and share, watch us on YouTube, and those who watch us on Facebook. We thank you for the support. I'm gonna shout out the executive producer. She can, y'all don't hear her complaining behind the scenes and fussing at us. She's fussing at me.
She's the engine to keep this thing rolling, Jack.
She's the straw that stirs the drink. She's the lemon and the lemonade of the of the show. So shout out to the executive producer.
That's right. I'm shouting out my dad, man. My dad said, man, hey, Jack, I got him saying, Jack, hey, Jack, you guys back on yet, man? You got to let me know when you're on. So shout out to my dad. Shout out to Ty.
Big time shout out. Big time shout out right there,
man. Shout out to Big Ty. Jack, what up, Jack?
Yeah, we are back, man. One and only.
Absolutely.
Listen, it's your turn to say something smart.
Follow K3T.shop.
I can never say
He can't say it. My partner can't say it, so I gotta say it. TJ, what up, boy?
A3.
K.
Came here to take over the game. Yeah. Still. You know what's going on? Yeah. It's still politics as usual. Life looking beautiful. Talking real heavy, more heavy than the usual. Shook the whole world up. That type of motion new to you. To us, it's a throwback. Losing, we don't know that. Only give them all facts. That's exactly what y'all lack. Always show the people love, so they show